we didn't deal with human sexuality on this level at all last season, and that's a big theme of this show, is how humans express their sexuality and intimacy with each other and looking for love and romance and all of that. I mean, we've certainly had love stories, but I have not done anything like this at the studio. I think our audience can expect to be surprised about what they're gonna see on stage. They should be prepared to witness human sexuality. If that's not something that you are interested in seeing portrayed on stage, you should probably stay home. The show does open with sex. If that made you uncomfortable just now, me saying there's sex in the show, probably not for you, and that's okay. Not everything has to be for everybody. But they should expect to laugh. I think they probably will expect to be really touched, and there might be a few tears. But I think that the big thing with this show is I think it's gonna be surprising for people.
I think it'll challenge a lot of people also. The play was written and is set in 1987, and the world has changed a lot in these past 3 decades. And yet there are some very universal themes going on in this show that I think a lot of people in some way, shape, or form will recognize and will recognize about themselves.
So Frankie is a waitress at a diner, and she is really tough. She's a tough nut, and but she's also enormously scarred and alone in the world. And I think that Frankie is just getting by. You know, she's just trying to get through the day and get her needs met on a very kind of basic level. You know, she's not really looking for anything more than that. But what drew me to Frankie was what a challenge for me as an actor. It's a huge role. There's just the 2 of us in the show. We have to keep that ball in the air the whole time. But also, this is my first time ever playing someone who is so raw, you know, and does such a great job of hiding that with strength, you know. And I think that that's really attractive to me because I've never tackled that kind of character before.
One of the things that really drew me to Johnny is the fact that, given his life history leading up to the events of that evening, life had dealt him a pretty bad hand. He took quite a few lumps, and he made the decision to maintain his hope and his optimism that things could turn around. And that's basically what he sees in Frankie. He's like, here it is. It's an affirmation of his core beliefs. It's like, look, I was right. I didn't have to give up, because here is this new thing that is going to make everything worth it. Make sure you come out to the Studio Theater at Tierra del Sol to come see Frankie and Johnny in the Clair de Lune. This right here is Frankie.
That's Johnny.
And we guarantee you it's going to be an entertaining, fun evening out.